My beloved child, listen closely. I see the weight you carry, the discouragement, the exhaustion, the quiet doubts that try to steal your strength. You've been fighting silently, hoping, praying, wondering if your voice still reaches heaven. And now, I want you to hear this clearly: this battle is not the end. You are not forgotten. I, the Lord your God, have heard every whispered prayer and seen every hidden tear. Even when nothing seems to move and the darkness lingers longer than you expected, I am working behind the scenes. You are not losing, you are being prepared. When your spirit feels faint, I cover you with my peace like holy oil, soothing every wound, strengthening every tired step. I command you now, be courageous. Stand firm, not because you are never weak, but because my strength is made perfect in your weakness. This is not the time to turn back. This is the hour to press in. The very walls that have blocked your way, they are about to crumble. The lies of the enemy that told you you're not enough, not seen, not loved, they are about to be silenced. If you stop here, you might believe I abandoned you. But that's not true, child. I've been with you every second. I am supporting you in this battle, not watching from afar, but standing beside you, fighting with you. You've come so far. Don't let discouragement take root. Don't let fear be louder than faith. The blessing is not far. It is just beyond the next step, and you must take it. You are not fighting alone. I am your strength when you are weak, your light when everything feels dim, and your shield when arrows of doubt fly at your heart. I'm not just promising a way through this storm, I'm walking you through it. Hold tightly to my word. Let your soul remember that you are never out of reach of my grace. Every tear you've cried, every step you've taken in faith, it's not in vain. It's building something. It's moving something. It's unlocking blessings that were already written into your destiny. You may not see it yet, but the breakthrough you've prayed for is near. So don't stop. Don't settle. Don't walk away. I am here. I am for you. And this battle will not be the end, it will be the beginning of your greatest testimony. I see your weariness. You've poured out so much, your prayers, your strength, your time, and yet the mountain still stands. It feels like everyone else is moving forward while you remain stuck in place. But listen to me, child, you are not stuck, you are being steadied. Sometimes, before the dawn breaks, the night seems darker than ever. That's what you're walking through. But even in the silence, even when the breakthrough hasn't shown up in your hands yet, it's already unfolding in your future. If you could only see what I see, you'd never second-guess your progress. You'd never wonder if your faith was wasted. Because in the unseen, miracles are multiplying. In the quiet, I'm drawing you deeper into the very purpose you were created for. Don't allow the delay to distort your trust. A delay is not a denial, it's a refinement. You're not being punished. You're being positioned. Each setback is becoming a setup for something far greater than you've imagined. You've walked through seasons that felt endless. You've been faithful even when it was hard. That has not gone unnoticed. Heaven has recorded your faithfulness, and I, the God who sees in secret, will reward you openly. You were never meant to carry this burden alone. That's why I'm here. That's why I've been speaking to your heart, calling you to rest, not in passivity, but in trust. Let go of the illusion that you must have all the answers. You don't need clarity to have courage. All you need is the assurance that I'm still leading. And I am. Take a deep breath and lift your eyes, not toward the problem, but toward the promise. You're closer now than you've ever been. I know it still feels heavy, but the ground beneath you is shifting. The tide is turning. Do not grow weary in doing good. Do not let the enemy convince you that your obedience was fruitless. The seeds you've sown, through every tear, every praise and pain, every silent act of obedience, are breaking through the soil right now. You are being shaped for something sacred. The waiting, the wrestling, the wondering, it's all preparing you for a harvest beyond what you've dared to hope for. My timing is not just perfect, it is personal. Crafted for you. Designed for your destiny. So rise again, beloved. Brush off the dust. Lift your head high. Walk forward, not because the path is clear, but because I am the one who walks with you. You've made it through nights you thought would break you. And now, you stand on holy ground, the edge of a new beginning. Keep moving forward. The next step may be the one that changes everything. You've come this far, not by accident, but by divine intention. Every mile you've walked in faith has led you to this moment. And yet, I know, it's tempting to settle here. To pause, to shrink back, to believe that maybe, almost enough, is all there will ever be. But child, I haven't brought you this far to leave you on the edge of promise. I haven't shaped you through fire only for you to remain in the ashes. There is more. So much more. And I don't want you to miss it. You've weathered storms that should have broken you. You've endured trials that made you question everything. And still, you're here. Still breathing. Still holding on. That alone is proof that my hand has been upon you. But I'm not just preserving you, I'm preparing you. This isn't the end of your story. This is the turning point. The season where you begin to step into the fullness of all that I've written over your life. The beauty you've only dreamed of is starting to unfold. Don't let fear whisper that you're too late. Don't let doubt convince you that you're unqualified. My calling over your life was never based on your perfection. It was always based on my promise. And I never go back on what I've spoken. Even when you falter, I remain faithful. Lift your eyes higher. Don't let temporary pressure rob you of permanent purpose. Don't compare your journey to someone else's highlight reel. You are not behind. You are exactly where I want you to be, learning to trust, growing deeper, standing firm. You are being strengthened in ways you can't fully see. I'm building resilience in you, shaping your heart to carry the blessings I'm about to pour out. I don't want you just to visit the land of promise, I want you to thrive there. But first, you must believe that it truly belongs to you. Shake off the labels others have placed on you. Cast aside the lies that say you're not enough, not chosen, not seen. I say you are beloved. You are mine. You are appointed for such a time as this. You haven't missed your moment. Even the detours and delays are being woven into something glorious. What looked like wasted time was actually preparation ground. I was with you in every valley, and I'll be with you in every victory. So take another step. Don't settle in survival when I've called you into abundance. Don't just endure, expect. Expect healing. Expect joy. Expect breakthrough. You are on the verge of something sacred. And the key that unlocks what's next is simple: keep walking with me. Not in striving, but in surrender. Not in fear, but in faith. The door ahead is already opening. All I need you to do is keep going. You may not see it, but even now, I am closer than the very breath in your lungs. When the world around you feels loud and chaotic, when the silence becomes deafening and you begin to wonder if I've stopped listening, know this: I'm still here. I've never moved. I've never left your side. Not even once. There hasn't been a single moment where you've walked alone. I was with you through the nights you wept in silence. I was beside you when your heart broke quietly behind smiles no one else could see through. And I am still with you now. You may have looked for signs, for answers, for evidence that your prayers were reaching heaven. But child, my love doesn't always shout. Sometimes it whispers. Sometimes it shows up in the peace that arrives unannounced. In the courage you didn't know you had. In the way you made it through a day you thought would undo you. I see what no one else does: the silent battles, the unspoken fears, the brave choices you make behind closed doors. And I call all of it beautiful. You're not invisible to me. You never have been. Let that truth quiet the storm inside you. Let it settle the anxious questions and hush the voice that says you've been overlooked. For I see every detail. I catch every tear. And I remember every promise I've made over your life. I'm not asking you to be perfect. I'm asking you to come closer. I want to be more than a concept or tradition. I want to be your refuge, your rhythm, your resting place. I want to walk with you through the ordinary and the extraordinary. Not just in the church pews, but in your mornings, your errands, your late-night thoughts. When you're overwhelmed, let that be your signal to pause and lean into me. I'm not disappointed in your weariness. I'm not surprised by your struggles. I already knew what this road would require of you, and still, I chose you for it. Because within you, I've placed a strength that comes not from striving, but from staying connected to me. So when it's hard to hold on, let me hold you. When you feel too weak to stand, I will carry you. My arms were never too full, never too far, never too late. This journey is not about proving your worth, it's about discovering just how loved you already are. You've asked, Lord, do you see me? And I say, yes, I do. I always have. You've questioned, God, have you forgotten me? And I reply, never. Your name is written on my heart. Even now, I'm preparing what you've been praying for. And while you wait, I'm not wasting a second. I'm healing places within you that were broken long before this battle began. I'm restoring joy you thought was gone for good. So don't rush through this. Don't miss what I'm doing here in the middle. The breakthrough isn't only in the outcome, it's also in the becoming. And child, you are becoming radiant. You've carried so much for so long. Wounds that never quite healed. Regrets that echo louder than they should. Memories that revisit you without asking permission, reminding you of mistakes, of loss, of moments you wish you could rewrite. But listen carefully now, those chapters do not disqualify you. You are not the sum of what went wrong. You are not tethered to your past. My grace does not consult your failures to determine your future. When I look at you, I don't see what's broken, I see what's being rebuilt. I see someone who is still standing. I see a heart that still wants to believe, even after disappointment. A soul that has dared to hope again, despite every reason not to. That resilience is beautiful to me. It reflects my spirit in you. You've spent enough time rehearsing the pain. It's time to release it. The burden was never meant to be yours alone. You were not created to carry shame, guilt, or bitterness. You were made to reflect my glory. And yes, even now, I can use it all. Nothing is wasted, not the pain, not the delay, not even the detours. Every scar can shine. Every broken piece can find its place in the mosaic I am forming with your life. I'm not just redeeming what happened, I'm redefining what's ahead. So walk forward, not as someone marked by what went wrong, but as someone called into what's been made right. You are being led into something better than what you left behind. The enemy would love to keep you stuck in comparison, in old patterns, in the cycle of second-guessing every decision. But I've broken those chains. You don't have to live as though they still hold you. Freedom is not just a concept, it's your inheritance. I have clothed you with newness. With purpose. With divine identity. You are a vessel of light in a world that desperately needs hope. And I have prepared opportunities, open doors, and relationships that align with the healed version of you, not the hurt one. But you must choose to let go. Not forget, but forgive. Not pretend, but surrender. Because as long as your hands are holding onto the weight of yesterday, they'll be too full to receive what I'm placing in them now. This is the season where I am calling you out of survival and into significance. You are not merely passing through life, you are meant to impact it. You carry a message of mercy. Your story has power, not in spite of the struggles, but because of them. Let me walk with you as you release the fear of being seen too closely. I already know you fully, and I love you entirely. So rise, not with pressure to perform, but with confidence that you've been chosen. I don't call the flawless, I call the willing. And I see a willing heart in you. Yes, the past shaped you. But it will not stop you. You were born to walk boldly into what I've written next. Now that you've laid the past down, it's time to lift your eyes toward what's ahead. There is a path opening before you, one paved not with perfection, but with promise. A way marked not by ease, but by peace. You've been asking, what comes next? And today, I answer, you walk forward, hand in hand with me. I'm not asking you to sprint. I'm not expecting you to have it all figured out. I'm simply inviting you to follow, one faithful step at a time. For I know the terrain ahead. I see what's waiting around corners you haven't turned yet. And I assure you, what's coming is worth every moment of waiting. I've gone before you. I've already made provision. There is favor lined up, blessings prepared, and divine appointments waiting to unfold. Nothing has been forgotten, not your dreams, not your prayers, not your obedience in the dark. You are entering a season where what once felt impossible will begin to take shape. Not because you forced it, but because you trusted me. Let your heart breathe again. Let your spirit exhale. You don't have to keep striving to hold everything together. I'm holding you. I'm establishing your steps. And I'm guiding you into rooms you didn't think you belonged in, but I say, you do. You're not who you were. You've been refined. And now you're ready, not to impress the world, but to walk humbly in your calling. To show up in love. To shine even when no one notices. To plant seeds of hope that others will one day harvest. Don't measure your purpose by applause or approval. My voice is the only one that defines your value. And I say you are chosen, equipped, and ready. Ready to speak truth with gentleness. Ready to extend grace where others cast judgment. Ready to be a light not because life is perfect, but because you've met the one who is. Let this be your rhythm, rest in me. Rise with me. Walk in step with my spirit. There will still be challenges. But now, you face them differently, not as someone overwhelmed, but as one anchored. Not as someone wandering, but as one led by divine direction. You carry something sacred now. You carry my presence. And that changes everything. Each morning, I'll meet you. Each decision, I'll guide you. Each storm, I'll shelter you. You don't have to chase a future, I'm already shaping it around you. Just stay close. Speak with me often. Invite me into the small moments. Thank me in the quiet ones. Trust me in the unseen ones. And when fear tries to creep back in, remember, you've been brought too far to go back now. This is your turning point. This is the first page of your next chapter. Not someday. Not eventually. Now. Because I, the Lord your God, am doing something new. It's already begun. Can you feel it? Your new beginning has already begun.